Good evening, beautiful soul. So, I'm sorry, I meant to do a quick little reading for today, but I got really busy today with a few work things, and I wasn't able to do a reading, but we got a card. It said, well, it's from the full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. That's so vulnerable, but so necessary. So necessary. Gosh, coming from someone who is very, very critical, especially with herself, this has been a journey for me because I always had the tendency to be like go with the flow kind of chick, and yeah, that's not always the case. Like, being a actual introverted who's very outgoing has helped me now learn what really resonates with me, and not just going with the flow with my friends or whatever. And just being really in tune with my body and with my feelings, with my intuition. Because it's not necessarily that you just don't vibe with people anymore or anything. No, you still may want to have them in your life and still vibe with them, but your energy might be low one day and you really don't feel like hanging out. But, what they say sounds kind of fun, so, I'll just go even though I'm tired. Well, that's not being truly who you are. You're not respecting what you truly want and need, right? Also, I guess that's cool. That's not really something that's resonating with you. Like, being who you really are is a definite yes, right? Not a, I guess so. That's not a definite yes. And guess what I'm trying to say is finding what you truly like and what you truly want in your life is who you truly are. And that's the only way to really call in the life that you want, the energy you want around you, the people around you, your tribe. When you are your authentic self, that's when you become more magnetic, because you're not being, you're not being a facade. You're not putting a mask on and pretending. And yeah, that's kind of a learning lesson for me. And I encourage you, before it gets too long, a few tips that have helped me to not just be kind of, it's not even people pleasing, just with confusing your interests with the people around you that you even love, right? Is spending at least 1 hour by yourself and not letting anyone influence you, what you want to do for that hour. That's a really great step. 2 is to 1 day a week say no to plans. And just stay home with, if you have a family, with your niche, with your family. And if you are alone, spend your evening alone. Do something that you like to do alone. Like, it could be a movie that you want to see. Pick up that book that you wanted to read. It could be work on a hobby that you wanted to work on. But do that instead of going out and socializing. That will also help you get to know yourself and be true to who you are. And third tip that has really helped me is trying different things, trying out different things, different activities. And this is counterintuitive from what I've been telling you to be more introverted. This is the opposite. Say yes to something that you've never done and that you're kind of like iffy about. But is a different vibe and a different intention. Is a different intention behind it. It's not like, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I guess it'll be cool. No, it's more like, I'm going to do that just to see if I vibe with it. An example for me was going rock climbing. I have developed in the past couple of years a fear of heights. And that was like, I don't know if I can do that. But you know what? I'll go. And if I back out from it, that's cool. That's okay. Hey, but at least you climbed. You did good. And then now then when I did with the harness, sorry, I think I have bad connection. You have to say no to some activities, but then you also have to say yes to new adventures and to try out new things as well. So you need to do both to just be more well-rounded and get to know what you really want. So I hope that helps with those 3 tips. And that was the tip from the cards today, to be your true self so that you can get your tribe. You can get like-minded people and be. True happiness comes from being your true self, and not conforming, right? That's where true happiness comes, from your heart and not from external. But you need to spend a little bit of time alone, and then you also need to spend a little bit of time with the people that you love. Honor your feelings and also not be afraid of getting new experiences. It's all well-rounded. It's a full circle. I hope that helped, and I hope you have a beautiful day, a beautiful evening, and I wish you guys a lot of